number one show of late night. It's your boys, DESUS Nice and the Kid Mero.
Yes,
Welcome
right.
to illustrious guests. Tonight we continue this tradition with who?
I'm saying Spike Jonze and
That's right.
the motherfucking Beastie Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Got Adam and Mike in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Was that like
Hip hop legends.
We're in our own buildings, actually.
Okay.
I don't want to, because you say in the building, that can give people the wrong impression.
But
We're
in the
not.
They'll be
building,
like, oh, we're not distancing ourselves, and then people are going to be hating on all of us.
No, that's
but
true.
when we say in the building, we mean the building of hip hop.
Hip hop,
Okay.
hip hop.
Hip hop, real hip hop.
You
We're
know what I'm
talking
saying?
to hip hop legends, New York legends, Mike and Adam and Spike. How's it going, guys?
Going good.
How you guys enjoying this quarantine? Have you gone stir crazy yet?
It sucks.
It does, eh? I could tell. I'm like, yo.
Adam, are you really, Adam, hold on, listen, are you really, I mean, I know you play the role of, like, whatever, but are you really,
I play the role of
all
what?
right,
What role?
okay, hold on. All right,
Is he the
rewind.
cranky one?
Yeah, yeah.
Mike,
You play the,
Mike, if we weren't in quarantine, I
you
would
fucking slam me on the couch right now. Oh, did you guys see? I sent you guys some important photos earlier talking about slamming on the couch.
No.
I
I
feel
sent
talking-
you and Spike.
who are you talking
important
to?
photos.
I didn't.
To you, Spike and you, Adam.
I don't. Yeah, my
Photos?
phone's off.
Spike's like, my phone is off. I don't need to communicate. I'm Spike Jonze, baby.
I'm digitally distancing.
Spike Jonze.
So hold
So
on,
you guys-
I want to go back. I want to go back to my question for Adam. Number one,
Yes.
it is your role to be the, you're the Oscar the Grouch, the Oscar Madison. Anybody named Oscar, that's your role in the group. I get it. But that being said, how different is your quarantine life from regular life? I mean, I know you're not going out and getting like Shanghai Joe's soup dumplings or whatever.
Yeah, I did. I got Din Tai Fung last night.
Hey.
Oh, you can get that shit delivered?
Yeah, I had leftover dumplings 15 minutes ago.
Dude.
Oh, the
Now,
quarantine flex.
I love it.
Can I curse? Am I supposed to not curse on this show?
You can
Or-
curse. It's
No, yeah,
showtime. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's fucking showtime.
I'm motherfucking jealous. I can't believe if I can have a soup dumpling delivered to my house right now. Woo!
It's
Well, there's
wild,
no
right?
deliveries to your house right now?
I live a little more. The good news for me for quarantine, I have a lot of space around me and land and
Right.
ocean breezes. Whatever.
Oh, so
Bad news is not a lot of delivery options.
Okay.
Yeah, that could suck. I'm feeling that a little bit. I'm feeling that a little bit myself.
I'm going to give you a quick update. I'm doing a TV show, so I can't take too long. But
Okay.
Davis, Adam Horovitz, your man got motherfucking soup dumplings delivered to his house yesterday.
Let me see Davis.
Shit.
Let me see Davis.
It's a soup scandal.
Davis
The 1%.
he's shirtless.
The 1%.
Hey.
Oh
We don't
no.
need that. We don't need that.
Oh.
No.
Now we gotta pick. Now we gotta pixelate his
Now
nipples.
we're all gonna get kicked off of Zoom because of him.
They're like, what kind of sex chat room are you guys running?
All right, wait. So Adam, all right. So first off, how different is this from your regular life? And two, how bad is it? How bad can it be?
All right. Okay, Mike. I don't like people. I like distance from people in general.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
the
true.
quarantine thing isn't that different. True. I don't like the dead bodies piling up. That part
That
I
is
don't
fair.
like.
No,
That's
that
whack.
sucks.
Everybody getting sick and the walls closing in.
Yeah.
You know what though? Look, Adam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you on bullshit right now. I think that you are more likable than you are projecting right now, because I saw you
I'm
coming out
not
of
saying I'm
Fallon
not
one night.
likable.
No. And you don't like people.
like me.
People like you, but you don't like people. So what I'm saying is, I saw you coming out of Fallon, and I gently requested a selfie because you're a hip hop legend, and you were like, "Yeah, no doubt," and you took like 4. So
I'm a professional.
oh, so you didn't like me. You were just being
Yeah, he was like, he just did it.
I
He
know.
just
He's like,
did it for.
that's his job.
He did it
I
for
don't know you
poverty.
well
He was like,
enough.
yeah, let me just do it for this. Let me just do it for this Skid Row kid. Yeah.
Wow.
Listen,
I was just selling candy for my basketball team.
Listen, speaking of coronavirus,
hip-hop?
you guys,
You like
you
hip-hop?
guys were about to drop your documentary. It was supposed to come out on IMAX, right?
It was.
It was going to be in the theaters in the IMAX theaters.
and now it's going to be released because of Corona. Nobody can go out to the movies. It's going to be released on Apple TV.
Yes.
Correct. On the Apple Plus. Apple. I like to say, give it a hip hop term. Adam's going to be very mad at me. I like to say the Apple Plus. I think it's
There
a
you
lot
go.
better than Apple
Don't say
Plus.
Apple
You're-
Plizzo. Apple Plizzy.
Apple Plizzo, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're the Apple. Yurt.
You dig?
Spike, I know you're the vision, you're the architect, you're the god. How does that affect how people consume the vision you try to put forward? Because I'm sure you shot the movie and you wanted it to be viewed in IMAX, and now it's going to be viewed on like people's MacBooks and on smaller screens. How do you feel about that?
Before you answer that, why
what's that?
IMAX? Before you answer that question, why IMAX? Like IMAX, because I think IMAX, like 3D shit flying at you.
We shot it in this theater, King's Theater in Brooklyn. And
Shout out to King's Theater.
when we went and tested it and looked at it in the IMAX theater, it kind of felt like we were looking at them in the theater, and it felt like you were in this theater with them. And especially if anyone took psychedelics while they went to the IMAX, then they'd definitely be in the theater with them. That was the goal.
Got you.
Do you want to talk about your birthday party, Spike?
Your birthday.
Oh, no.
Speaking of psychedelics, let's talk about your
You want
birthday
to talk
party.
about your birthday party?
Oh no.
Adam, slip me a Mickey.
Oh, wow.
Adam, why are you implicating Adam? Now, listen, I love implicating Adam. First off, that's my job.
That's your job.
Number one. But in that particular situation, Adam was very distantly removed.
Yeah. I want to see just like maybe your favorite pair of sneakers behind you. Just pull out
me?
one. Yeah, man.
You know what? These just came in honor of the pandemic. The classic robbery sneakers, the Air Force One, all black, in case you got to rob somebody. You know what I mean?
That's just a fraction of what you got, right? This
Yes.
is just a tiny fraction. Where's the rest?
The rest is behind the camera, and the way it's set up, I can't really spin it. But yeah, there's
Oh,
other
shit.
containers. There's sneakers that are still in the box and haven't been classified yet. There's a whole system going on here.
If you went and got a big mirror, you could.
If I got
Yeah.
a big mirror, it'd be embarrassed how cluttered it is. So
What's with all the shoes? What is that about? I feel
What's all
like
the
you're trying
shoes?
to compensate for something.
you know what it is? I didn't get a lot of affection as a child. So by having a lot of physical objects, it makes me feel as if I'm showing them affection.
They're like size 10 and a half hugs. Just
Yes.
like tons of them.
Every time I get a sneaker, it's like getting a hug from my father. All right.
Dad, I got all these
Yeah,
sneakers.
Now, I just want to know. I have a simpler question. How far or what point, like in this like quarantine, and you realize like, okay, I'm going to be taping the show that I'm usually doing, a studio or on location in my home. Did you realize like, okay, bet I'm going to be in front of this wall of like
You know what?
sneakers in there?
I think because I was watching a lot of MSNBC, and a lot of their reporters are working from home. So I was looking at like what's a professional background. And everyone has like a bookcase with maybe a globe, a couple of books, and a map or something classy. And I was like, you know what? That's boring. We should both find backgrounds that are more retrospective of who we are. So Mero's doing in his basement. He got all his stuff there, and I'm known for my sneakers, and it's right there. And I think it looks cool. And we were taught by Spike Jonze, the god, about visual effects. So that's what we went for. And we hope we made you proud.
This clutter is not stage clutter. This is real clutter. You know what I'm saying?
That clutter's not real. It's CGI rendered.
You know what I'm saying? you trying to have a clutter off now, my guy?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I will win.
I
And
don't
then we'll
think
have
so.
to stop down and have to reposition cameras and shit.
All right. I need to go to my storage locker.
I got a mattress
Yeah.
over here, my guy. You know what? Fuck that.
Yeah. I want
Oh, he's bringing out the mattress to have the clutter off.
Wait, this
Wow.
is going from clutter to creepy, people.
To creepy. This is wow. This is hoarders
Wait.
right now.
I got a mattress.
Yeah.
Spike is like you're known for like doing like experimental shit with like film. Is there at any point that two of you be like, yo, Spike, chill the fuck out. Like, I don't want to put a camera on a hamster and put it under my fucking left nipple, bro. We don't need to do this. Like,
No, actually, I think it was more. I think it was almost the other way. I mean, whatever. We've worked with Spike for so long, so like it's more like actually there are these things that didn't make the cut that aren't in the show, like that are very Spike and that are like Spike pushing the limits. Like we had this whole fight scene at the end where Spike brought in like this like stunt master.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Michael Diamond.
What?
He put in a stunt mat.
He froze in a good place though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He brought in
"Yo!"
a stunt. He brought in a stunt fight person for me and Mike to learn how to fight properly on stage.
What'd you
Is
do?
there anything you want to ask me about Mike while he's not here?
Is he a dick?
It's the fucking worst. Out of
He's-
every
he's a-
every single person I've ever met in my 53 years on this planet, he is the absolute worst.
And the person you spent the most time with, or
I
one
know.
of the people you spent the most
And
time
he's a
with in
thief.
your whole life.
But other than that, he's okay.
This is a good guy.
Mike is texting saying his Wi-Fi doesn't work anymore.
Oh, wow.
His blacklight?
His Wi-Fi is out.
His black light, yeah.
I'm like,
black light's
why do
not
you
working
need
right
a
now.
black light? I was like, Spike's really turning this shit into something weird.
Oh, that's the other thing. Mike's a freak. The whole black light room.
But we could call him. Want me to text
texting. This is my
Shoot
phone
him.
texting.
Shoot him a link. Oh, name ring.
Can you
Joker for real.
try it on your phone? Question mark. I didn't really type that correctly. All right, well then let's talk about this. Favorite cereal? Go.
Favorite cereal.
I smoke too much weed. And they came out with Fruity Pebbles that has marshmallows in it. And I know it's terrible, probably toxic for my body, but it's at 3 a.m. I pop a Lactaid and smash a salad bowl full of that. Can't tell me nothing. I'll wake up the next day
a
farting like
salad bowl.
literally like a real
Full
like
bat
a wooden salad bowl like,
with a wooden spoon, a wooden
with a
ladle.
wooden spoon. Like Hannah comes downstairs, she's just like, "What are you eating? Are you eating salad?" I'm like, "No, leave me alone."
This is my dog food bowl.
I'm just like, "Oh."
How about you, Adam? What's your number one?
I don't know what my favorite is, but as I was asking that question, I was like, fucking Taco Bell should come out with breakfast cereal.
Yo, they had the fucking Captain Crunch, like Captain
Crunch
Crunch
berries.
balls.
Yeah.
Like Doritos?
Nah, they were like
No.
little Crunchberry balls. Like there was like
Yeah.
these little like cream-filled Crunchberry balls.
Because Taco Bell is socially responsible, right next to it in the menu is a big salt shaker icon to let you know it's like super salty and you shouldn't eat it because they're basically like no human adult should eat this.
Yeah,
So
they're like,
kinda
yo,
look at you-
Looking out.
Also, they give you a kind of condescending tone when you order it. Like they're like, "Yeah, this guy's ordering the cereal balls," and they look you up and down like, "Ugh, look at this piece of human waste."
It's
What's
even
up,
worse.
cereal balls?
the cereal balls. It's even worse because they come in orders of 3 or like 12. So like you're either ordering 3 or you're ordering a dozen. And if you order a dozen, they look at you like, "Man, what's going
Yeah,
on?"
that's a
with your
cry
life?"
for help. We haven't heard Spike Jonze's favorite cereal.
I feel like Adam's gonna give me shit for this.
Don't say Basic 4, bro.
No, I was gonna say frosted mini wheats, where they have the
Ooh.
thing, they dip it half in the sugar.
Yes. See, that's a good call. And I say that because when you get arrested in New York, they give you a little box of unfrosted mini wheats, and that is your cereal. And that makes you even more upset because you're like, why couldn't I get the frosting? Like they're
Why did
already
they
starting to
frost it?
strip me of my rights. It's terrible.
Unfrosted mini
Terrible.
wheats are basically just a haystack.
Yeah.
It's like a mini haystack. Yeah.
It's so dry. It's like when your doctor's like, you need fiber. That's literally what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
He's like, "Yo, just take this home. I don't want you to eat it. I want you to shove it up your ass and just like scrub your colon with it."
Either or.
Either or. It
Well, I
works
will
the
say
same
that
way.
Ruffles are my favorite potato chip. Just
what
throwing that out
flavor?
there.
Just plain or
Plain Ruffle, just plain
Oh.
straight up Ruffles.
Ooh.
Sour cream and onion dip.
sour cream?
Ooh.
That's a good one. All right. Welcome to our new show on Showtime called Snacks O'Clock with DESUS MERO, Adam, and Spike. Yo, we call it, call our number 1-800-223-9797. We're asking viewers, what's your favorite flatbread pizza?
Adam will be
California
so
kitchen?
happy to talk about snacks for an hour. He
For
could
an
talk
hour?
about snacks hours.
Same.
His favorite subject.
Same.
Listen, Miro too.
Bro, like
Wait.
this is. I'm gonna just pull my wastebasket out real quick. I have.
That's your cereal bowl. Oh shit! Mike's back.
Mike's back.
Mike's back.
Welcome back, Mike.
Mike's back, and he's ready to go.
Mike, welcome back. We're now having snack o'clock.
All right, there. Now I've switched my settings. We should be good. Sorry, I don't know. My internet service went away.
But you can hear us now.
That was some real pandemic stuff. My internet crashed.
But you're back. You're back now.
But I'm back.
Okay, nice. Welcome. We're back talking hip hop and snacks. What's your favorite snack?
Lately, I like a lot of, but I think it's good for the pandemic. I like a lot of fermented things.
Okay,
I like sauerkraut, pickles, things of that nature.
But you don't have like a fork full of sauerkraut.
Yeah, you just eat sauerkraut straight on its own?
But with sauerkraut and eggs, delicious.
Oh,
listen, don't shame. I've eaten a spoonful of sauerkraut in a pinch, and it does what it has to do. It does the job.
What kind of pinch?
Huh?
What kind of pinch?
Yeah, what kind of pinch?
It was like what's the big spoon? A tablespoon?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
and what did you need it to do?
I just did
what I needed to do.
I just needed it to hit my stomach. I just needed it to hit my stomach to have my stomach, because my stomach was moving around, but there was nothing to move around. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like,
settled down in the stomach region.
Yeah, threw a little sauerkraut in there.
Wait, just real quick. The other day, I was talking to the rapper Biz Markie.
The Biz.
And what I was talking to him,
where you at? Like, Albee Square Mall.
He had on a hoodie and the N95 mask, the whole thing. And he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call you back, but I'm going out right now. I gotta, me, Mike. You know how the biz is. I gotta go to the candy store right now."
Oh wow!
And so he was getting.
Is that an essential business?
As long as we've known the biz a long time, and then, one of the very first times he came to visit our studio when we were working here in California, he showed up at the studio and he was like, "Yo, where's the candy store at?"
At like 10 at night.
Yeah. So he's consistent. I give it to the man.
Does he always need candy? In the time you've known him, has he always needed candy in order to lay down a verse or to work?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
The man knows what he needs.
He's like, "Yo, I don't need no weed, no Hennessy. Give me a Snickers."
He doesn't need weed. Yeah. He doesn't need Henny. He just needs some, literally not even more than Snickers. He needs a bag of candy.
That's kind of wholesome and pure. I like that. That's the opposite of gangster rap.
Just give me like 3 Werthers.
You guys worked with Spike Jonze on the Sabotage video. How was that experience compared to working together on his documentary?
Uh-oh.
This question's upsetting Adam's stomach here.
What is gonna happen?
Okay, I'm good.
So you're good.
Oh my gosh.
No spit takes. Why did Werthers just make me laugh so much?
Wicked Werthers.
Okay, we're back.
All right.
Do I look like a turtle?
No.
I feel like I look like a turtle today.
I thought that's what look you're going for, Adam.
Like I have a really small head.
No one.
A little bit.
Turtles aren't
like
gray.
An old turtle.
You look a little gray. I think you need to get out in the sunshine a little bit.
You're giving me like Jeff Goldblum vibes right now.
Oh, is that good or bad?
No, that's good. Jeff is a great looking guy. He's very handsome.
Are we outside now?
Well, I'm in the sun.
Are you just getting some sunlight?
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Vitamin D.
Much
better.
better.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
That's much better.
That's good. I feel better for you, Adam.
I felt like my skin was burning.
Yeah.
Could I answer the question going back to working with Spike in the past?
Yes. Go ahead, Mike.
Sabotage era versus now. When we're in the music world, it's like we've done it so long, we know it. We don't have to think. We don't have to think about it. We're just doing it. And then so because this is us talking about us doing something, we are outside of our comfort zone. So in that sense, it felt that's very different. It's just because it was different for us. So that it felt good to be doing that with Spike, who we worked with for so long. It seems like he knows a thing or two.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard things about that.
I've heard, he did some things.
Directing game.
DESUS, you got to tell Adam he won't watch anything that I've ever made.
He made some films.
He's made a couple of
Adam.
No, I saw that one thing that you did, Spike.
You know,
he did the movie. He did the movie where the Joker f***ed the computer.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's the blurb.
The Joker, the computer.
Joker plus the computer. Kid Mero. I'm going with
5
this.
stars, 10 stars.
My favorite Spike Jonze story. What was it? That movie? Was it Changers? A love story with
The
Lakeith?
play that we did
Yes,
with Lakeith.
yes. And I went to see it, and I was watching it, and then like it opens, and they're like standing up in a bed, and like I elbowed the person next to me. I was like, "Yo, this is Spike Jonze. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good."
Did you? Wait, I don't know if I ever asked you about that. Did you get emotional watching?
I was like concerned, like when he was out in the snow. I was like, somebody get him inside, and like different. And then I was like, can the people dressing them see them? Can they see each other? It was also, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little smizzy when I was watching it.
That's
so
probably helped.
That helped a lot. That helped a lot.
It's very important.
This was Mike at.
I think we lost Mike again, but it's all right.
Oh,
go ahead, Spike. So what was it like working with them? Was it did it feel the same as back in the day, or did it feel like a whole new thing?
No, it felt the same, which was what was great about it. It felt like the same dynamic. I think the only thing different is I take more naps now. And that's been, when I was 24, 25, I wasn't that into naps, but I've grown to appreciate them.
They hit different now, right?
It's so good.
They're good.
Like a middle of the day nap, you just wake up and you're like, oh, it's 3 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, I just caught a nap before this. Before I talked to you, it was great.
That's why I got the mattress.
Wait, I think I dreamt of you guys actually.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to see DESUS MERO.
Sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a film.
Yeah.
Adam, can I ask you right now? You know, like you guys done a million concerts, I'm sure. And you know, hip hop legends. Have you ever had a concert that was, because like we were actually going to go to Coachella this year, and that got canceled because of coronavirus? Did you guys ever have an experience like that where you had like a big performance planned and some sort of event canceled it?
Well, we were going to tour. It's very different. Yeah, we've done plenty of times things that get canceled. The first thing that came to my mind, but it's certainly very different from the global pandemic we're in the middle of now. Mike broke his collarbone.
Oh, wow.
I'm very surprised by that.
He was riding his bicycle up University Place, and he hit a sinkhole, whatever, like a huge pothole. And I guess he fell, and he jumped up, and he was like, no, I'm okay. I'm just going to take a nap right here. And he started to lay down in the middle of the street, and his collarbone was sticking up. You could see it through his skin. And we were supposed to go on tour like 3 days later.
Oh, wow. So
he didn't go on tour like this?
Cancel?
He was trying to. And then we were at practice, and we were like, you look fucked up, Mike. I don't think this is going to happen.
Yeah.
And so we canceled. But yeah, it's very different from a global pandemic.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
for
true.
sure.
But, different times.
Can we talk about the hat? You put the hat on out of the blue? You were in the sun and you didn't have the hat on, and then you went inside and you put the hat on.
Wait, show him the Run DMC hat you got.
I got a bunch of hats.
The one?
Oh yeah.
He's got an original Run DMC hat that Run DMC gave him.
Oh shit! What?
Oh
with
wow!
The feather? Whoa!
That's hip hop history right there. Hip hop, real hip hop.
Yo, wow! Like I'm like, yeah. Now you got to rock that for the rest of the interview.
Do I look like DMC with the glasses?
If I squint, I can see it.
Squint, yeah.
I can see it.
Like Jam Master Goldblum.
Something like that.
All right. I got a last question for you. Is Brass Monkey about malt liquor?
Not malt liquor. It's no. There is an actual bottle by the Hublin Corporation that makes Long Island iced teas. It's like dusty on the bottom at the deli. You can see them down there, but by Mad Dog and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's called Brass Monkey. It's just a bottle, and it's vodka and orange juice and something else that I can't remember. So people say that Brass Monkey is orange juice and malt liquor, but it's the one that we used to have from the bottle is not.
Was its own thing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that.
See, hip hop history, y'all. You know what I'm
hip-hop
saying?
history.
I was just gonna say that we drank a lot of malt liquor too.
Yeah. we see the video. We like, yeah, turn up. We fighting for our rights. We fighting for our rights to party, bro.
Wait, Ballantine is not malt liquor. Ballantine is an ale, right?
Is it ale?
Yeah,
Ballantine ale.
Okay,
And they named
so
it Ballantine because it sounds a little classy, like Valentine. See what they
It
did?
is classy, and it
It
has
is
the little
classy.
puzzle on the cap.
Sadly, we lost Mike in this feed, but we had fun chopping it up with Adam and Spike. You know what I mean? Our guys, our pals, our quarantine buddies.
Mike made a tremendous cameo, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike came in and out like this was Uncut Gems. I was like,
He
yo,
stole-
wow.
He stole the show.
He's on the show.
Well,
But-
did he though?
No, the Run DMC had stole the show. Let's keep it real.
Okay, so
Adams
I'm
has
back.
stole the
Listen.
show.
All right.
Now, every time we do a show, Spike, this is new. You know what we used to do. We don't do that anymore.
No
Now,
rainbows.
No more rainbows. Rainbows are done. Though I think that's a corporate product now. We can't touch it. So
Officially, you can have the rainbow.
you can have the rainbow. You know what?
Yeah.
Spike is allowing this. So just for today, we're bringing the rainbow back. Spike, what would you like your rainbow to say?
I'm gonna try and get some real credibility out of this. I knew DESUS and Mero when they were on basic cable.
Hey, the flex. And Adam, my guy, what would you like your rainbow to say?
Trump, go away.
Nice.
okay?
Beautiful.
That's
Okay.
perfect. That's perfect.
To the point.
Yo, nothing but illustrious guests. Give it up for Spike and our guy Adam. Yo, Beastie
Yeah.
Boys Move documentary available.
Mike back.
TV right now.
Mike is back.
Mike is back, yo.
Nice. Yeah, Mero.
Hey!
Mike came right back in the last minute. Yo, Mike.
So I'm really having technical
Just for the
issues
goodbyes.
today.
Mike, you came back
Mike, we're
right at the
done.
right moment.
I'm back for
We're about to
illustrious
wrap it up.
goodbyes, though.
Mike, Spike has given us permission to bring the rainbow back. What would you like your rainbow to say?
If you had a rainbow
But,
and it said something on it, a rainbow and it said something on the rainbow, what would it be?
Happiness. Oh, no question. Happiness.
Happiness.
Boom.
Look at you, Mike.
I
Look
love
at
it.
that.
Yeah.
You
There
covered
you go.
everything. You
Give
know
it
what
up
I'm
for
saying?
Give it up for Spike, Adam, and Michael. Thank you for joining us, my guys.